Hello guys, and welcome to another stream, and today I will be playing Big Brain Academy Brain vs. Brain, and Anton Retro will be joining me in this stream, so let's go ahead and get started.
I have joined.
Actually, I don't think I made a community post yet, so I think I'll go ahead and do that. But anyways, this is actually the first Big Brain Academy game I've played. I mean, like, even though I grew up in the era where the first two games came out, I basically only played Brain Age. Like, I actually played Brain Age Express on the DSi, if you remembered that.
I never actually played a big brain or brain training game, or there's a bunch of different names for it.
Yeah.
Brain. What's it called? I think brain training. That's like the European name, right?
Yeah. Yeah, in Japan and Europe, it's called Dr. Kawashima's Brain Training, and in the US, in North America, it's called Brain Age.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're playing on your realm today.
So
yeah, working well.
Happy birthday! So I'm reading the chat here.
Yeah, let me go on the put it on the stream.
Okay.
So you hyped about Paper Mario on Switch?
Oh yeah, I'm really excited about that. I know a lot of people are concerned about it only being one game, but I mean, I am a little concerned about that too, but just overall, I'm glad they chose Paper Mario as the first game, since I'm really excited to play that game again.
Yeah, definitely.
I actually didn't finish it on the Wii U, because I think I've gotten through like chapter 6 or 7.
I got pretty far in the game.
Okay,
I got to the toy box, I think, or something there.
So it just it told me my job on there, but I put high schooler, but the next one up there was college student, and I actually got another acceptance letter today from a college.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, because I applied for college for a bunch of colleges a couple months ago, so I'm starting to get some acceptance letters.
That's neat.
Let's see, let me find the one that I put on the demo, because I don't think the demo data carries over. Isn't food the best? There was one about, like, tired, so very tired. Actually, that's kind of accurate. There's, like, something about busy on here that I saw earlier, or on the demo at least, so...
Yeah, I tried the demo a bit, although I didn't really...
Oh, here it is. Busy, 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 so busy. That's basically my life. Because I'm doing so many things right now. Because, you know, like, I just have a ton of stuff to do with videos and stuff in my actual life around December, with Christmas and everything.
Yeah, so many college stuff. Because we're like, everything's done on the 15th. So, kind of annoying. So, like, I'd like to do more videos, but I just haven't had much time to.
Okay. So I can do practice.
Interesting, they don't use, like, Mii's for this game. Mii's, like, a different kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, can you maybe read the chat for me? Because I'm kind of
Sure,
focusing on the game.
You said I know how I feel about the info. I'm only a year younger than you.
Hmm.
Let's see. Not sure if I should replay Paper Mario on the Switch. If I already beat the game once. I think it's a pretty replayable game.
Yeah. I feel like most Paper Mario games are. Actually, I'm gonna restart that. Oh! I just noticed something really cool that none of the reviewers pointed. Actually, I messed that one up.
I didn't watch
Okay.
any reviews. In fact,
You-
I didn't even. I
it's-
didn't even remember this game was coming out.
You know, I watched some of the reviews, but I didn't notice it actually shows the colors of the controller that you're using. Because I'm using the Splatoon colors.
Actually, no. I think I did watch the Nintendo Life one. I think so. I just watched very few of it, but that's actually really cool.
Yeah, I didn't know it.
And,
Yeah, like it actually I'm not sure how it recognizes that. Maybe it's like somewhere in the data for the Joy-Con.
Yeah, because I saw when they did their video,
Oh.
they were using like the white Joy-Con from the Switch OLED.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's a really cool detail. I didn't know they actually did that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many. I think there was another game that did that as well.
Oh.
I like the presentation though. It's
Yeah, it looks really nice.
nice. It's simple, but it's also very effective.
Yeah. It's not really the minimalism simple either. Like the Meech was, and both me and Meech have a problem with. This actually looks pretty cool. I actually like the art style here. It actually kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of the 2000s.
Like I like the simplification stuff. I think it's just like what I don't like is about a lot of designers. What they want to do is just kind of like take something
Yeah.
and make it too basic, or like there's so many things like the Pringles, like that looks terrible. And it's
Yeah.
just, like it didn't need to be fixed, but a lot of these brands, they just try to make it like they try to like just update it, but sometimes they just kind of update it too much where it doesn't have the feel of the original designers that made those things. Like it's actually kind
Yeah.
of weird in Canada. There's the old Pringles design still. Like they didn't change it here at all. I think even in the UK, some specific places there, or even in Europe. But like, cause I went to the store not too long ago and I was like, wait, why aren't the new designs? And I went online. Actually, like, it was completely the old branding. So I thought that was pretty interesting. That like, I guess maybe the change must have not like gone over well with every
Yeah.
like Pringles like manufacturers and stuff, so that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty annoying.
Yeah, this style, I actually think, it kind of reminds me of that one, YouTuber. Do you know that one science YouTuber that they have? It's like, they do the animations, and it's, based out of Germany.
I think so.
I mean, like, I don't... I know what it's called, but, like, I might butcher the pronunciation of it.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, I started to build my house on your survival realm. So I was playing it a bit today. Everything's running well with it.
Okay, that's good.
Maybe it'd be an interesting thing to look at like the other big brain games, because there's like the DS one and the Wii one. So I wonder how what similar like features are for the
Yeah, I actually, I'm not sure if I've played it or not, because it does seem familiar, because I might have played it somewhere before, but I don't have it.
Yeah. I was watching also like the Mario Golf Super Rush stuff looks cool. The courses, the new ones.
Yeah. I just wish those were at launch, because I feel like a lot of those would have been great for
Yeah.
launch. Like,
I don't know, like why didn't like is it because they wanted to add the content later, or is it because those things weren't done?
I think
don't
it's
know,
because they want to
kinda
keep
weird.
people from. They want to keep people playing the game. So
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's probably better to make a better game at launch, so people are more interested instead of people getting it like way later and then becoming like uninterested in the game. I don't know. I think that's like
oh, it's pretty good at that one. Oh, I got 3 stars on that one. JPlays says, I got Game Builder Garage and I'm currently developing a game. Yeah, and JPlays, if you want to play some games on Game Builder Garage, you should check out my Games of the Week videos. You probably already seen them because, like, they're pretty popular. But there's a lot of great games to play on those because I chose, like, some really good ones. And JPlay said, do you have SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated? I actually do. Oh, and you think it's better than Odyssey? I disagree, but I do agree that Battle for Bikini Bottom is a great game, and I've played my brother's version of it because my little brother has Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated on Switch.
I've always wanted to get that game, although I heard the Switch version was kind of problematic, so I may just get it on PC at some point. Or does the Switch one work pretty well? I don't know. I know they did a lot of patches and stuff to it.
Okay. I'm doing a memorization game, so...
Cool.
Okay, so maybe you read the chat. I need to stay focused on this one.
Yeah. Waiting for more comments coming in. Yep. It's kind of weird though. I don't know why it's like takes such a long time for them to just add one game to like the SNES thing. Like they haven't done anything to that at all, have they?
No,
Like,
not since
we
July.
don't have any games for that. We got the last one was like Kablooey and what's it called? Claymates. Like that was like the last batch they gave us, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully they give us some more. 'Cause, like the only game they're giving us is Paper Mario, and that's it.
Yeah. I think I'm not defending this at all because I disagree with it, but I feel like Nintendo's logic behind it was that it's a longer game, so they're just putting one.
Yeah, I mean, like I think that's a good idea, but like the thing I don't like is that like I don't mind them just putting one game as long as it's not every 3 months. If the next game they give us is all the way in like March after the next Nintendo Direct, you know, then it will be kind of annoying. Like but however, if they're like, oh yeah, here's like at least be like, okay, here's Paper Mario for the NSO, and here's like, you know, Super Mario RPG or something for the or Earthbound for the Super Nintendo, and here's like a few random NES games. Like that would be perfectly fine.
Yeah, I feel like I just messed up with the controls on that one, but I feel like it might be because I feel like they might separate them, like they're doing like separate updates, Because, like, one is linked with the expansion pack, and the other is just base Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah. Yeah, then maybe the Game Boy will be added
Yeah.
soon. I just don't know when they're going to do that at all. Hope it's soon though.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do a memorization game when you're trying to concentrate on, like, like, the stream and everything, so I guess Identify is better for now.
So JP says, oh, I'm assuming the Battle for Bikini Bottom. I have the Switch version, I haven't experienced any glitches, only popping. I see. I mean, like, they did optimize the game a lot, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're referring to, because, like... Let's see. Welcome to... Yeah, I wonder when they're also gonna add, like, Banjo-Kazooie and Kirby 64. Like, those games are, like, should be there.
Yeah, one theory that I have about it is that they might be doing, like, these releases might be, like, they might just do it randomly and not have it monthly.
Yeah.
Like, they could maybe do, like, multiple a month, or, like, just at random times, and they're just putting more emphasis on the games themselves. Like, the Paper Mario trailer, they showed, like, it was just like a long trailer about Paper Mario. So I think they're just trying to focus on, like, one game at a time, and they might roll it out. Like, I'm not sure how they would do that, but maybe like they would do, like, a couple games a month, maybe.
Yeah. For sure. I just think it's like, it's just weird. Like, they should be, like, since the Switch Online service is such popular, you know, like, a lot of people are subscribed to it. They should just be doing, you know, as much as they can. It's really weird.
Okay, so I got 1 star for that one.
Oh, that's a cool minigame to find, like, the missing piece. That's
yeah.
cool.
Oh, this one's cool, the fast focus. I kind of like the sound effects they have in this game.
Yeah, it seems like pretty high quality, like, presentation wise.
Yeah.
Retro games on Switch is such an afterthought for the best-selling Nintendo console. of all time. Or yeah, I mean like, why the fact that they just
Yeah.
have taken this long to add any or legacy content, and now they're like giving us them at a slow pace. It's really weird.
Oh. For some of these, sometimes I'm forgetting like the move that thing. I feel like this is a little easier on the touchscreen.
Yeah, that's cool. It has touchscreen support. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, the previous entries did, so it makes sense. Or I mean, like the Wii used the gyro, so I guess it's kind of similar. So the Acorn says, Reese, what's up? And asking how your day is going.
Oh, I'm doing good. How about you?
Devin says, I might, and very, 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 might, jump to PlayStation if that Game Pass thing is real. I've never heard of that, like, is it like some really good deal that's been rumored or something?
Some of these you can guess them really early, and then some you have to wait for more context. Like sometimes the color gives it away.
It's kind of randomized, so...
Yeah. Okay.
Well, now it changes. Now there's lines. That's cool.
Yeah.
What, even zooming in? Oh, there's like different images for like different animals. Keep it interesting. That's cool. Touch only or buttons only? Well, that's cool. You can see like the symbol. I mean, it's really interesting that they decided to bring this series back of all the series
Yeah.
they pull from. Maybe they're trying to really appeal to that more casual audience again.
Yeah.
But it's quite interesting because like Nintendo kind of you know, they wanted to shy away from like the Wii stuff, but then they kind of went back to that once they kind of brought back their audience, because with like Ring Fit Adventure and stuff like that. Even
Oh, could you read some of the chat?
Let's see, Darren says, I don't know, apparently it includes stuff from old previous PlayStation consoles. It's really nice because I only have PS2, and there was something about games not exclusive to it on launch day. That's pretty cool. Like if they have a big library on PlayStation, like kind of like how Xbox does it with their Game Pass, with all like the different games, that'd be really cool. Because I think like more consoles need to do that, where they just have a bunch of legacy content that you can play from. And especially if they can make them like remastered, because I remember hearing stuff about that they'd be able to like upscale the games and even like apply like AI. That way it could do everything, trying to make the games run better and look better, just by just dumping the actual just ROM or like image file that like the ROM is like that. That'd be actually really cool, and I hope that's something that we can see more of. Cause then like we could have tons of games on PlayStation and Xbox One. I mean,
okay, I can read some of the chat now. Sally Acorn said, "Reese, what's up today? I'm doing good. How about you?" And I'm trying to say hi to Reese. Sorry, I'm kind of limited with viewing the chat right now because I'm kind of playing like a game where you have to pay it. Yeah, you have to kind of pay attention to it more. So I mostly have Anton reading the chat here. Reese, are you okay? Yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm just kind of paying attention to this.
Cool. It's kind of like the
Nope.
The high score kind of looks like WarioWare stuff.
You know, this game is very comparable to WarioWare. I would say it's basically the educational WarioWare.
Yeah. So basically what they have to do is just add Wario to the box art of this game and just be called Education with Wario.
Professor Wario.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you have Dr. Mario. You know, we don't have Dr. Wario. That exists, I think, right? Was Wario?
Wario was in Dr. Mario 64, but I don't think he was like. Well, there was Dr. Mario World, so.
That's interesting. Yeah, Professor Wario. I'd like to see that box art being made. Like if I don't see that, if you post that on Twitter, you know, that we'll have some issues. You know, I gotta see that the next few days. Be funny. Maybe I'll try making something. I mean, mostly probably Wario's tutorials, like I'm teaching, would probably relate to like how to make money or something, and how to like scam, because sometimes Wario does that in his games. So.
So how's things, Reese? I'm doing good right now, because this game is fun so far, and I'm pretty busy, and like I said earlier at the beginning of the stream, I just got accepted to a college, so I'm pretty happy right now.
How many,
but tired, because I'm busy.
Did you, apply at?
I applied to 6, I think, and so far I got accepted to 2.
That's cool.
But I'm gonna wait till, like, I have to wait till next year, or like January, February, till I get like the rest of them in.
I see. Yeah, I guess those ones are pretty early then.
Yeah.
That's good. They have a lot of options to choose from.
Reese, do you like Mega Man games? I've played a couple. I played like the first and second.
I'm not very good at those games. Those games are.
Yeah, they're hard.
The only one that I found was actually, I mean, it had like some modes for accessibility and stuff, which was Mega Man 11. I played the demo, and like, I mean, it was challenging, but like, it gave you like some modes to kind of help you out. So that was nice, because those games, they rely a lot on memorization of like the actual levels, because like you have to remember like exactly what to do. It's very similar to kind of like Geometry Dash, but like not as like more like a little bit easier, where you have like checkpoints and stuff. But yeah. have symbols. Lost in the repeating reverse. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of that, like, that Mona micro game. You have to, like, pick objects and stuff. And that boss in WarioWare got old so fast. That's like the boss that I like the least in that game.
Yeah, I feel like the memorization ones are kind of hard while you're streaming. Because, like, I'm trying to pay attention to,
Yeah.
like, multiple things at once.
Yeah, it's okay. Concentrate, you know, you need to get the best points.
Reese, who's your favorite Sonic character? I'm not really big into the Sonic series. I don't
actually
really.
got a bunch of those games recently, though. I haven't played them, but like on Humble Bundle was doing like a really good deal.
I mean, if I'd have to choose one, I'd maybe choose Knuckles.
I'd say if I pick a character, I mean, Knuckles, you got Tails. I don't remember all the characters. But...
It's like Blue Birds. It's like Twitter. Wait, there was a fourth one? Oh.
Yeah, that'd be a good post.
So far, this game is pretty fun. I really like the games that they have on here.
That was cool. They should actually make one of these games for mobile. I'm surprised they actually didn't do that.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Mario World and that didn't do well, but maybe a game like this could have done well.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, this is pretty fun.
Looks cool. I like the cute game. I've seen that on the
Yeah, on the
ads.
trailers.
I wonder if they'd add any like content with like updates.
They might do that.
Yeah, this feels like a perfect game for them to just like add like some modes.
Yeah.
To it. Who was it? What was this game like developed by? Like, was it by like Nintendo internally or?
I'm not sure. I think there's a developer interview about it. Not all we need is to meet.
Yeah. I haven't talked to him in a while. I think he said he I saw on YouTube
Yeah.
said his school stuff is finished, so maybe we'll see him on some streams soon enough.
Reese, do you like anime? I really haven't gotten into it. I mean, but I want to sometime. Like, I really haven't seen many... I haven't really seen anything out of the, outside of Kirby and Pokemon.
I have watched the Kirby anime. Well, actually not all of it, but... Yeah, I started watching a few of them, but like, I ended up kind of just, never getting back to them. I guess, but imagine if they did release Big Brain and Advance Wars on the same day. That was kind of weird they did that at the beginning at all. I'm glad they changed the release date for Advance Wars, because I think it will do a lot better now. And that will be exciting. Yeah, Kirby right back at you.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a really good. Yeah, I hope they make another one at some point. Like the next Kirby anime that takes place in the Forgotten Land. Imagine. Yeah, I'm really excited for that too. This is actually probably my most excited game for like next year. Just because it just looks kind of interesting. Like they have so many cool ideas that I hope that they're able to make it the best Kirby game, because I think it has a ton of potential.
You know, the D-pad controls, I was actually using the analog stick controls, but for some games the D-pad controls for selecting is a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, like, Mario Maker, that's pretty much the game that's really good with it.
Yeah.
Although I'm surprised Link's Awakening never used it. I don't know why, like, that game just doesn't have that. Even though there's, like, just 8 directions, so why couldn't they have done it? That's the game I don't understand. Why they just, like, they don't allow you to set as an option at all. Which is weird. You'd think that they would want to give that option.
I think there was 2 answers for that one that I saw.
That's cool. I guess we're actually technically getting closer to the first direct of 2022.
Yeah.
It's not that far away. I wonder what we're going to see from that. Because next year's going to be insane with like the Mario movie. We have Kirby, Breath of the Wild 2. So much.
Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Link's... I wouldn't say Link's Awakening. I would just say Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, because Link's Awakening looked great on the Switch.
Yeah, I mean, there were some lag, but I think they patched those, because I never...
Yeah,
I remember when the game first came out, it was really weird. Like, there was, like, frame drops when you went in...
Oh, yeah, I kind of remember that,
right?
but,
then I didn't see it... I didn't even notice it when I played it myself. So I think they ended up fixing the problems. Yeah, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl looks kind of... Like, I've been seeing, like, more gameplay of it, right? And, like, what's it, like, the close-ups look so bad.
yeah.
Like, you know when they, like, they change the camera angle in a way, like, the world's not intended? Everything just looks so weird. Because, like, the scale is all off. The trees are, like, just as big as, like, the characters. And it's so
yeah, and you know,
like,
have you seen like how the legendary Pokemon follow you? It looks so weird. Like
the scale's all wrong. It's like how did they make it look so like bad? Like I mean it's not like it just looks kind of cheap. Like I don't know. I think they could have done a lot better with that. Like, fundamentally, the games are there, but that's the thing. I know there's a lot of drama about people, like, saying that it doesn't have platinum content and stuff like that. And to me, I'm just like, why? Like, then it's not, like, the definitive version of the game. Like, it's kind of weird. I heard some, like, ideas, and this I didn't think. They could do the platinum stuff as DLC. They could do that, because, like, I don't see why they couldn't do that. Like, especially it's like that. And then there was like some extra thing in Platinum. They could probably put that in as DLC. I don't see why that wouldn't work. That'd be actually pretty cool, and I hope they do that. I think they could definitely add the Platinum content as...
Oh, hey, Jeremiah Stoner. Congratulations for winning the,
Oh, yeah.
the giveaway. Yeah, I gave you the code. Did that work out and everything? Did I give you, like, a code that worked and everything? I just want to make sure. Because you probably know I did my first giveaway recently for 20,000 subscribers.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I remember thinking of doing giveaways that, like, I remember some that had, like, some things that I could actually give away, but, like, on stream. I remember I got this, like, controller thing. The problem is, like, shipping is annoying. Which is why I couldn't do it. Yeah, I guess, like, gift card, that's a good option.
I like this one. This one's pretty fun to see which one weighs more.
Oh, that's cool. Kinda like a, more of a logic game.
Yeah.
That's neat. With the fruits as well. That's neat.
Thank you, and yes, I got it because you got Joker and Smash. Nice!
Oh, that's cool. It's like yesterday that Joker was like,
yeah.
announced.
And remember, when it was revealed at the Game Awards?
Yeah, that was... I remember I was watching that because I was like, maybe they'll reveal a character, because I remember people were talking about that may happen. And then I remember watching the presentation, And then it was like so late, I was like, I have to go to bed. And then, I think I had like a concert or something that night. But like, I got home, I was like, okay, I watch it, and I watched it for such a long time, and then I was like, they're probably not gonna do anything. Like, and then I went to bed, and in the morning, people were like, oh my gosh, this is Smash Bros. And I was like, who the heck is this? I was like, I have no idea who this character is. But I have to say, he's probably one of the best additions. It's a really cool character, you know?
Yeah.
Like the way that they did like the presentation and everything is just like you can appreciate so much even though you don't have like any knowledge about the character. I think they did such a good job with how they did like the reveal and how they did the animation. That was really cool. That's the thing. This year, like they don't have any more Smash Bros. Characters to reveal at the Game Awards.
Yeah, I heard, it's just a rumor at this point, but it might be Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah, because Jeff Keighley was saying like 2.5 years, which perfectly lines up.
Yeah.
With Breath of the Wild.
And even if it's Breath of the Wild wasn't what it was referring to, it's still it still could possibly be there.
Yeah. Like people are saying it's gonna be like the actual title is gonna get revealed.
I hope that's the case.
Yeah.
Because it's just weird that like even Nintendo themselves is calling it the sequel to Breath of the Wild.
Like, that's so weird. Like they didn't even have like a proper name. Were they still trying to figure out like what it was gonna be? Like that's what I don't know. Like,
I heard something it was gonna reveal something about the game, but I kind of feel like that's not entirely the case. I mean, maybe it's just because they didn't choose a title yet.
Yeah, true. That could be the case. I was even hearing that like they could do like the Zelda like combo pack with Twilight Princess and I'm actually surprised they haven't done that yet. That's one of those announcements that you'd think that would have happened like a few years ago, you know? With the like those games are just they're Switch ready. They don't have to do anything. But I guess people were saying the reason why it's not on Switch yet is because of Skyward Sword. They want to like push that first, which makes sense.
That might be a reason.
Because it's like that would be too much good of a value, you know, that Nintendo probably wouldn't want to be like, oh yeah, guys, you know, we have you can buy the two-in-one game, or you can just buy the single game. So, I mean, because I think they're probably gonna do it in 2-in-1. I don't see why, like, I don't see why they would put each game separate with no changes. Like, if they added changes to both games, and were like, oh yeah, here in Wind Waker, there's like an extra thing, you know, or in Twilight Princess, you know, people would be like, okay, like that's cool. But I don't think Nintendo is gonna touch those games. I feel like they might add some tweaks to them, but they're not going to do anything because they're already just like Wii U titles that are probably ready to go. So I don't know. I think we might see that soon. Yeah, I mean the Game Awards are coming up real fast. See what it is. So it could be a really cool announcement. Like they announced the Xbox at the Game Awards, so obviously it's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a small thing.
And they also I'm not sure if you know, but they actually originally revealed Breath of the Wild. Well, it didn't have a title yet at the time, but
yeah, they showcased the gameplay, right? At the Game Awards. So I mean, it makes sense that they could actually do it with the title reveal. I mean, that's the thing, they're not actually revealing the game. So, because Nintendo usually doesn't reveal games there. They usually just show information based off things that are coming out. Because next year, at the first Direct, most likely, we're gonna see, like, this is my prediction, we're gonna probably see, at the first Direct, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and probably Super Mario Odyssey 2.
Yeah.
Or it could be Marker, but I don't think Nintendo wants to do that yet. I think it's probably going to be Odyssey 2, and it's going to be Xenoblade 3 at the beginning and at the end. Both of those. They don't have any Smash Bros. Stuff, so we can kind of count that out. So I think that's what they're going to do as at that first Direct. And then we might also see them add maybe like Game Boy to Switch Online or something small like that. But that's my prediction for early next year. We're going to see. So seems pretty likely, I think. Because the rumors about Xenoblade 3, and it had to make sense that we see Monolith Soft's next game. So.
Ooh, sci-fi glasses. That's pretty cool. Like, you can actually kind of, you could basically kind of customize your avatar on here, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's neat. I like the character designs.
Oh, this is almost like a puzzle game. You kind of have to, like, match it with the,
It's cool, they give you gifts and stuff. You can collect them all. That's a cool thing. It keeps people interested to collect all the different things the game has to offer. That's cool. Yeah, good thing this game isn't $60. That'd be a bit too much.
Oh, that would be a rip-off if this was $60.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I'm kind of glad Nintendo's doing a lot of smaller games, because it kind of felt like there wasn't... I feel like these smaller games kind of fill the gap a lot when there really isn't, like, too many big games. Like, Game Builder Garage, and this game now is pretty fun.
Yeah, it's really cool they're, releasing these smaller games, because it's just like, say someone wants to get 2 games, like, for Christmas or something, right? And they want the big game, maybe get, like, a smaller one, like Game Builder Garage as well, I think it's just a really good way to, sell more software.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Nintendo's doing that.
And, I hope they make another Box Boy game, because there was one that came out in 2019.
Yeah, I got that one. It was really cool. I've been really liked Part-Time UFO. That game, I always go back to it. It's such a good game. If you haven't, have you played that game before?
I actually haven't, but I want to sometime.
Yeah, it's really good if you ever see it on sale. I mean, it's on sale not too long ago, I think. But I mean, the price is pretty good. Like, I think it's $10 or something like that. But the game is like, it was on mobile, and I wanted to get it. I think it was 2017, and then I never did. And then when I saw it, it got revealed in 2020 for the Switch. In, like, nice widescreen. Like, I had to get it. It's really good. It's probably one of the best games HAL ever made. It's just so interesting. Like, the puzzles are unique. The gameplay is nothing really like it.
Speaking of HAL, I'm really excited about Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Yeah, like that game, it looks like everything that Kirby should be at this point.
Yeah.
It looks so ambitious too. Like, even the locations, like the amusement park, that looks so cool. There's so much like creativity there. So I'm very excited to see what they
Because I was really worried that this next game was going to be in 2D again.
Yeah. Like, the Star Allies, I'm glad that was kind of like the last major, like, project that was like a 2D game. Because I think that was kind of just done to just introduce Kirby to the Switch somehow.
Yeah, I don't feel like that game was really necessary, because it had a lot of problems, such as like the content that they held back, and it was just kind of like I would basically describe it as New Super Mario or New Super Kirby. Basically, it's basically New Super Mario Bros. Like how that game was.
Well, I wouldn't say necessarily uninspired. I think there was a lot of good to the levels and stuff.
Yeah,
like the music was good. It wasn't generic. I just think it was very, just like simple. Like they didn't like the story. I remember playing it and I was like, the story just ends, and you're just like, what? Like,
yeah.
It's really weird. And I think they did a pretty good job with, like, bringing the characters back. So that's cool. But I think they could have done a bit more with, like, the content of the game. Like, there clearly isn't enough in it. Like, the 3DS games had way more. I think my main issue with the game is like the partner system, like the way that you can make your party and stuff, and they basically do everything for you. I don't like that. I also don't like how it doesn't save the party members. Like every time I play that game, I have a really cool party, and then like when I get back in the game, they're all gone. And I have to
Yeah.
start from scratch. I'm like, I just got like all the dream characters. I have like the Kirby 64 squad. Like, like I don't have to like go. And that's the thing, they limit you in how many of the characters you can use. Where it's like, every so often, then you can actually use a special character. Like that's so annoying. They shouldn't be limiting
Yeah,
on
and wasn't there like a lack of like the dream characters? I think that's what they're called at launch. Wasn't there only like a couple?
Yeah, there was only like yeah, I think it was only like King DDD and Bandana Waddle Dee. And that's the thing, even for multiplayer, it's a lot worse than something like Return to Dreamland, because in Return to Dreamland you just have like the other characters that you can play as. But in this game, like if someone else wants to play, they're like they have to always change their dream friend. Like it's so annoying. Like you'd rather play something like Kirby Return to Dreamland, where it's like you actually get to like keep the character you're playing as. You know, it's really weird. A lot of the stuff they did doesn't really make sense from a like multiplayer aspect. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not bad because it's still like pretty okay to play as friends, but it's just I don't know. I think they could have made it more single player focused instead of like the party thing. I think that would have made the game a lot better. But I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm really glad this game is targeting people who have never really played Kirby games before. And that's what's cool to see. Like, this game could do a lot for the franchise. Because I've noticed people that are, like, usually never interested in Kirby. They're like, oh, this game's actually really cool. I want to play it. And that's really neat. You know, it's like, you've done something right when you captivate a big audience like that. That's a cool game. Yeah, I seen that block game a lot. There's like 5 modes in Big Brain. Have you done them all yet? Or
Oh no. There's actually quite a few
so there's
games
way
here.
more.
Yeah, I still have a lot more to do on here.
Oh, that's cool. So there's like 5, and they have like categories
Yeah.
with separate things. Oh, that's neat. So so I guess it's like there's 25 games then, right? If there's like 5 categories, 5 games in them. Or something.
Yeah, actually, let me see. Yeah, actually, there's 4 games each, so there would be 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that seems about right. That's good.
Kind of like this one.
That one's cool.
Okay, this one's much easier on the touchscreen, because I played this one on the demo.
Yeah. Cool.
Actually, maybe I should just save that one for the touchscreen.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can't use it. You can't use the touchscreen right now, so maybe it's best to save it for later.
Okay, I want to see how long I've been streaming.
I've been streaming for, let's see, maybe start the screen so I can see. It said 107 seconds ago. But, about an hour ago it says.
Okay. So, actually, I'm gonna check out a couple other things.
Yeah.
Oh, so one of my other friends has this game too, Kevin Y from my friends list on the Switch.
That's cool. So I guess
Oh, there's like a lot of collectibles on here.
That's cool. Yeah, it's good that when they have like collectibles like that, because that just like extends
Yeah.
the amount of things that you can do in the game. It makes you want to play because like you'll be able to collect everything. But there's not a lot of games that do that kind of stuff, where it's just like, you collecting. I mean, in WarioWare does it, but in WarioWare it's quite easy to get all the micro games. As you play them. That's neat though.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. So,
Alright.
actually, I'm gonna read a couple more things in the chat. Okay, I wish that Nintendo made a bigger deal when it came to Game Builder Garage, because I believe that it was, if it was marketed way better, it could have been a huge hit. Yeah, I do feel like Game Builder Garage is somewhat successful, because there still are a lot of YouTube videos, and my Games of the Week series is still doing fairly well, and a lot of people are watching that and commenting on it, telling me to play their level, or game, I guess, but I was thinking of Mario Maker 2 for a second, but I guess the game is fairly successful. It didn't really get, like, too much of an online, maybe streaming presence, I guess, as, like, other...
I think, like, what they need to do with the game is just add, like, more tools and make it bigger with, like, a sequel. I think that's when they'll be able to do it right, you know? Because I think the problem with the game is that there's just not a lot of, like... there's a lot of tools there, but I think they could have done, like, a bit more with, like, giving you more freedom. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I do think they could possibly do an update. Like, I don't think it's too late, because sometimes Nintendo updates games a while after. But, I have a feeling this game sold at least 1 million, because, I mean, like, I've seen a ton of videos about it on YouTube, and I do think it got as much attention as games like Skyward Sword HD. I actually think it might have been a little more popular at launch than Skyward Sword HD was. Or maybe even new Pokemon Snap. I would say it's about that level. I'm not sure how many copies it sold, because I saw something from, like, right after it came out, that in Japan, it sold, like, 100,000 copies, like, in the first few weeks, I think. But I do think it probably sold, like, over 1 million by now, because...
yeah.
I think it was the best-selling Nintendo Switch game for, like, the early summer, like, late spring, early summer on the Switch. And...
I got that game, but I didn't get, Skyward Sword, so I guess maybe that...
yeah.
Well, like, that game, it's just, obviously, Game Builder Garage is, like, a lot cheaper than Skyward Sword.
Yeah, I do feel like...
Sword was a bit, like, controversial.
I feel like Game Builder Garage, like, comparing it to another game that's similar to it, I think it probably did pretty similar, like, in terms of sales. I'm not sure with sales, but I guess maybe popularity as Dreams on PlayStation. Because, I feel like it probably got as much coverage online as that game, I would say. Because even though there's more options to do things in Dreams, like, with Game Builder Garage... when something impressive releases on Game Builder Garage that someone makes, it's like, really impressive, because Game Builder Garage is pretty limited, so it's really cool when you see interesting things on there. Like, some people can make...
I've seen, like, a lot of them that, like, people do, like, UI stuff, which is quite hard to do.
Yeah.
In Game Builder Garage.
And one person even made, like, a Metroid Dread demake, kind of.
That's cool.
So...
yeah, with, like animations and stuff.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna end the stream now, so thank you guys for watching this stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.